Elements of aesthetics. In this video, we are going to see about elements of aesthetics. Element of aesthetics. Concept of unity. In product design, aesthetics attempts to obtain harmony of all parts fitted together in such proportions that nothing can be added, diminished, or altered. This is the concept of unity and is illustrated in figure. A simpler interpretation of unity has three main aspects. Firstly, the product should appear complete. No part should appear missing or endowed with any superfluous elements. Items A to C in figure depict this concept. Secondly, there should be a harmonious relationship between all the parts contributing to the product as a whole. Thirdly, the emphasis should be placed on actually seeing the product as a whole and not regarding any one part of it to the exclusion of others. This is illustrated in item that is D in figure, wherein the eyes tend to see two squares one over the other rather than a single rectangle. In item E, the rectangle is a divided one, but its overall quality is retained with a less dominant character. Arranging component parts to produce an apparent whole may be a highly sensitive process. In item F, there is a tendency to see three equal strips joined together rather than the rectangle as a whole. But when width of the strip is increased in item G, an impression of unity returns. Items H and I underline the sensitivity of judgment which may be needed to make individual parts in any product contribute to the whole. Finally, items J and K illustrate the elevation view of a simple container, and its designer has embodied a curved form to make it attractive. The approach to unity depends upon constantly keeping the whole subject in mind in order to obtain a successful relationship of its component parts. Concept of order with variety. To achieve unity, the component element in a product should be related to the whole. That is, each element should be related to the other. This relationship is referred to as order. In music, order is provided by a particular rhythm, but this rhythm by itself could be extremely monotonous. The music appeals because of the melody created by variations in rhythms. Variations played with any control create confusion. This need for order coupled with variety is required for various aesthetic experiences. Figure illustrates this concept. The square in item B has order but no variety since all sides are equal. The rectangle in item C may be preferred to item B because, while the shape is still highly ordered, some variety exists in lengths of the sides. A similar and equally elementary comparison may be made between a circle in item D and an ellipse in item E. The circle has no variety. Its curvature is constant, but the ellipse, though still an orderly shape, has a continuously changing curvature. Concept of purpose. The most successful approach to a clear statement of purpose is made by starting with the simplest sketch of a machine's main elements. Ideally, these elements would bear a character which describes their functions. What would be recognized and appreciated is the structural composition. If this can be expressed in a simple way, the concept of purpose is achieved. Style and environment. It is possible for different designers to embody all the basic concepts in products performing similar functions, and yet these products could possibly be distinguished from each other. Therefore, an aesthetic response may well include recognition of a particular mode of expression. Architecture and products differ from works of art in that they cannot help being related with their environment. Relating the product to its environment could be regarded as another aspect of style. House style. Just as a person may be judged in part by his appearance, a manufacturer may be judged by the homogeneity among products from the firm. If the product appears out of date, badly finished, crude, and ungainly, these characteristics may detract from the impression one wishes to create in the market. This impression will be built up not only from the appearance of the product, but also from the appearance of catalogs, advertisements, stationery, exhibition, equipment, delivery vehicle, and the premises. If good aesthetic standards can be maintained in these features as well, it is likely that a stimulating influence can be created on potential customers, an impression that the manufacturer really cares about the things he produces is formed. Further, if there are visual links among the products, trade literature will be regarded as operating in a well-planned manner. This visual continuity will make the manufacturer more discernible in the markets, especially if one is operating in international markets. The first impression on potential customers may well be through the visual appeal of catalogs or displays in trade exhibitions. Subsequently, there will be the impressions made by products or through correspondence, instructions, and service manuals. Another approach to house style is providing satisfying service to customers and not merely selling the products. Aesthetics of design. In this video, we are going to see about aesthetics of design. Anthropometric data. Anthropometric data includes height, weight, and reach of common user or consumer. The capability of population varies with age, sex, size, and cultural background. Workplaces. The product may be used in wide variety of situations. Several accessibility rules are to be considered, such as avoid awkward positions, use of normal reach limitations, minimize fatigue, reduce hazards, reduce noise. Lighting. The product and workplace must be properly illuminated. Intensity of light, angle, and uniform coverage are of important concern. Glare can be hazardous if it hides information on panel display. All the controls and indicators must be within approach and easily visible. Cues. Cues are the audio-visual indications. Cues indicate the state of operation in progress mode of operation. Warnings. Sometimes pictorial symbols are more efficient and quick. Symbol meaning: battery, alarm, warning, meter. Symbols also make instrument user friendly.